Welcome. Thank you for stopping by our channel. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm just coming in with a fascinating story that I've been observing going on, and I just thought I would share for those of you that just don't have time to see everything that's going on. Sometimes the mainstream news has all the stories you probably don't want to hear about. So I'm going to try to bring you some stories that you do want to hear about, may find fascinating, happy, uplifting, give you wisdom, whatever it may be. So today's story is about scientists discover thousands of giant eggs in an underwater volcano and they're alive. All right, so let's dive right in. Scientists and divers have made some of the coolest underwater discoveries worldwide in recent years. From mysterious underwater crop circles created by threatened species to archaeologists discovering thousands of ancient marble slabs submerged in the Las Vegas of the Roman Empire. Oh, I haven't even heard of that. I need to go to that next. Okay. In the park of Bain in Naples, Italy, these discoveries have revealed much about the Earth's history. Some findings, including an underwater discovery between Greenland and Iceland, could even predict catastrophic global conditions in the future. In 2019, scientists uncovered yet another amazing find near Vancouver Island in Canada. They discovered thousands of giant eggs inside an underwater volcano once believed to be extinct. Oh, surprise. This is not the only time scientists have discovered eggs. In 2021, researchers found fully intact 80 million year old dinosaur eggs in Gansu City in China. Wow. 80 million year old dinosaur eggs. That is pretty incredible. I wonder if they're going to just stay that way or if life can still birth out of them. That is amazing. I don't know how all that works, but all right, so incredible. However, instead of fossils, these eggs scientists uncovered off the coast of Vancouver Island were alive. Oh, okay, so the dinosaur eggs apparently weren't alive, so probably not going to get any birthings there, but still that's fascinating. And these are still alive, so wow. Okay, let's see what's going on with them. For years, scientists believed the underwater volcano off Canada's Vancouver Island coast had already become extinct and that the water surrounding it was too cold to support much marine life. However, researchers revealed a much different reality during a 2019 expedition led by deep sea marine biologist, I am not a good name pronouncer, Charisse Duprez of Fisheries and Oceans in Canada. Duprez's team found that what was previously thought to be only a seamount is actually an active volcano that releases warm, mineral-rich water. Well, it's probably good they discovered that so they could start researching that more. The geothermal heat from the volcano alone was a surprising discovery, but researchers found something even more unbelievable. Across the volcano's summit, almost 1 mile below the surface, the team uncovered thousands of giant eggs belonging to a deep sea species called the Pacific white skate. Wow. And then it tells you a little bit about the Pacific white skate. It's apparently just been discovered when the eggs were discovered, so I guess we didn't even know about them. But it says adult females grow up to 6.5 feet long, and their habitat depth can be 2,600 to 9,500 feet. So they live pretty far under and are pretty large. All right, so continuing, the Pacific white skate, which thrives in the cold Pacific Ocean waters, is rarely studied since it lives so far down. While scientists have limited knowledge of the species, they do not know one of its unusual features is its immense egg size of about 1.5 feet across. Yeah, you heard me right. 1.5-foot egg. It's about 20 inches, right? I mean, that's a huge egg. And there was a lot of them. So that means it's just a mound of huge eggs. Incredible. The creature's eggs are also uniquely shaped like purses, gaining the nickname mermaid purses. How cute. They lay little purse eggs. Must be a very feminine species. Okay. Female Pacific white skates exert enormous energy I bet they do, to produce large eggs that provide essential nutrients and help give their young the best chance at survival. Duprez believes that the skates use the geothermal heat from the underwater volcano as a natural incubator to speed up the 4-year gestation period. Wow, so 4 years it takes for them to hatch. That is a long time. But huge eggs, and the mother apparently goes through a lot to get those eggs out. Go mom. That's incredible. This isn't the first time scientists have observed this behavior. In 2018, researchers found similar eggs in hydrothermal vents in the Galapagos Islands. During this survey, 157 skate eggs were uncovered near the Iguanos Beguinos hydrothermal vent field. Although these eggs resembled those of the Pacific white skate species, they were much smaller, measuring just over 4 inches long. So I wonder if they truly were the same species. I think they're kind of guessing on these things because it sounds like they've just discovered the species because of the eggs, and they're still trying to link it all together. And they just look similar, but who knows? Because these were only about 4 inches long, so that's a huge difference, 4 inches to 20 inches. But despite the size difference, scientists in the Galapagos Islands reached the same conclusion as the Fishery and Oceans Canada team. The female Pacific white skate uses hydrothermal vents as nurseries to aid in the gestation process. Well, that is pretty incredible. So, wow. So they aid in the volcanoes are sitting there like a little warmer. How amazing is that? Nature is amazing. After this, so what's going to happen from now? After the 2019 discovery of the giant Pacific white skate eggs in the underwater volcano near Vancouver Island, researchers reshaped their understanding of how deep sea species adapt despite their harsh environments. Most recently, in 2023, Duprez went back to the site to conduct more research. During their 2 weeks at sea, the team captured live footage of a Pacific white skate laying an egg and obtained evidence of more than one skate species utilizing the same volcanic nursery ground. Incredible. At least they share and get along. That's saying a lot. Fisheries and Ocean Canada scientists plan to monitor the area closely in the future, protecting the seamount and surrounding ecosystem from the harmful overfishing. So I'm guessing they're just going to monitor them. And also, how far in the 4-year process is it? Are they about to hatch? Or that's what we're going to see next? I mean, that's a lot of eggs, a lot of big eggs. So it's going to be amazing to see what even comes of that. So I am going to definitely keep checking on this story. I have one more posting over here about it. We'll see if there's any other things that we could get into this story. Researchers discovered in the ideal nursery. Yes, and it looks like we can say that before the expedition, the team thought the volcano was extinct because the waters were very frigid. However, they found that the underwater mountain, which towers 3,600 feet above the seafloor, sprouting warm water and encrusted with deep sea corals. The hot, mineral-rich fluid keeps the surrounding waters toasty, providing ideal conditions for some marine creatures to survive in deep sea. The researchers were even more surprised to see the Pacific white skate laying eggs on the summit beneath the summit. That is a huge summit, 3,600 feet with all of those eggs on them. That is pretty incredible. So it looks like this is a picture of The skate maybe looks kind of like a stingray, but that looks pretty small in comparison to the size of those eggs. So that is pretty incredible. Okay, well, I was going to see if they offered anything more information on it, but that looks like it covers most of it. So we will leave it there, and I will keep you posted if I see any more about this, because I would like to see what's going to happen with these and if they find more. And apparently this is kind of a new species because it was at the bottom of the ocean, so we don't know much. So there's much to come. So I thank you for stopping by and viewing the video. I hope that you will like and subscribe to the channel, as we're always going to be reporting fun stories and stuff that you might just want to know about. So thank you. Have a great day. Blessings.